Tried something recently. Recently, for 30 minutes, for the first time in my life, I meditated. Yeah. Well, I mean, I pooped and I forgot my cell phone, you know? I'm just sitting there by myself, just like, I guess I'll go back to college? I don't know. I also have a cousin who is, he's 5 years old, and I love him a lot. He looks up to me. So the other day I was telling him, this was about a year ago, because I was going to New York. I was flying to New York to go to a show. I was flying for the first time in my entire life. And I told him, I'm like, hey buddy, I'm gonna go fly for the very first time in my life. And a 5-year-old looked at me and goes, you've never flown before? And I was like, no, I never have. I've never been on an airplane. This is gonna be great. I've never flown. And he just goes, not even like Delta? I was like, all right, man, you're not allowed to say that to me. You're not allowed. You don't own anything. Don't ever say that to me. What movies make you cry, guys?
Field of Dreams.
E.T., Field of Dreams, good one. I like Field of Dreams. You know why? Because it's a movie about a sport, and I love those movies. I always love those triumphant movies. For me, it's Remember the Titans. For me, there's no better part when they're like, you make them remember forever the night they played the Titans. I'm like, oh, I'm gonna play football again, just like. But there's some movies that really get you know what I mean? Like, I even cried during the trailer of a movie the other day. You're not supposed to, just so you know. A trailer for a movie is just like, wouldn't you like to see this movie? I'm like, that's okay, that was enough. Like, that's not... Here's what happened is I was gonna watch a movie, or I was gonna watch this thing on YouTube, and before I watched it, there's this ad that came on. It was for this new documentary I guess we're making, and it's on Serena Williams. Do you guys know who Serena Williams is? Yeah, she's the only reason you ever paid attention to tennis. She's amazing. She is phenomenal, this chick. And it's like, here's the thing. She's been playing this sport since she was a kid. They actually found her when she was a little, like, really young, and she was awesome at tennis. She's been killing it this whole time. And this, like, I guess this reporter came up to her and they asked her, they have footage, and they go, Serena Williams, if you could be like any tennis player in the world, what tennis player would you be like? And she thinks about it, and she goes, and then the next scene is just them cutting to all these amazing scenes of her just being like, I love playing tennis! And she is just demolishing records. She's making everyone pay attention to this stupid, stupid sport. Which is amazing. And then like any trailer or movie, there's always that part where they face there's adversity, and you don't know if they're gonna win, and then there's this, it gets down to that final game, because you look on the screen and it's important because she's down by like love or whatever. I don't know how the sport works. But she's down by like love, and then she just like gets focused, and she's like, yeah! And then she wins, and she goes down to her legs, and she just starts like chanting. She's like, yeah, yeah, yeah! And then she just gets up and leaves, because it's it's not a team sport. Like, people don't help you out. Just pack up your bag and leave Wimbledon. That's all we ask. But it's amazing how much it takes to get to this certain level, because even if you're great, you still can lose at any point. And I watched that, and it was amazing. And then they cut back to that scene, the same scene of little Serena Williams. And they asked her, like, Serena Williams, if you could be like any tennis player in the world, what tennis player would you be like? And she thinks about it, and she goes, I guess I'd want everyone to be like me. And I was like, and I just started crying. And then at the end of the commercial, it just says, Gatorade. I was like, oh, you son of a bitch. You tricked me, and before my friend walked back in the room, I tried to wipe my eyes, but it's all blue, and I'm just like, oh. Gonna leave you guys with this one. You guys have been great. This is something that I did recently. It's something you guys can do in your own lives, and it's awesome because it makes everyone around you happier. Recently what I did was I mailed a potato across America. And I know you might be thinking, you're like, well, yeah, man, I mailed drugs across America. Here's the difference, guys, is I didn't put my potato like into a box or cut it up and put it in an envelope. I just had a potato I wrote to and from, and I fucking sent it on its way. And if you're wondering right now, you're like, can he do that? Yes, he can. Because I was online, I was on Reddit, and this guy posted, he's like, do you know I can just send potatoes as is? I was like, no, I did not. But I got the day off. Here's what I realized is, like, I want to send a potato. I'm like, well, who am I going to send it to? And then I realized that I have this friend who just moved to LA, and she's sad because she just moved there, and she doesn't know anybody. So I was like, oh, She's getting a goddamn potato. So I rushed to the grocery store and I got the prettiest potato I could find. I wait in line, I put it on the conveyor belt, and then that old lady in front of me quickly put that bar in between us to be like, hey, this weird guy is not with me. And then it's my turn, the lady at the checkout grabs it and she goes, sir, is this all? And I go, yep, just me and the tater, go and ring that out. I'm in a great mood. And she looks at it and she goes, well, there's not a barcode on this and I'm new, so I don't even know how to ring this out. Just take it, I don't care. So if you guys are wondering, you can just steal potatoes because they don't even beep on the way out. Did you know that? Did you know you can have French fries for free? Did you know that? So I stole the potato and I went over to the post office and I'm waiting in line and I'm super excited and I'm nervous, I'm filling out all the proper forms on the potato, And then it's my turn and I set it between me and the lady who works at the post office. She doesn't look happy. She looks like someone just set a potato in front of her face. And she looked at it and she goes, what do you want to do with this? I go, well, what I'd like to do is take this potato and send it as is to my friend who just moved to LA. And she just moved there and she's sad because she doesn't know anybody. And she goes, well, that's amazing, hon, but I don't even know what box it goes in. Like, I don't know where to put it. So I gotta go get my manager. So she gets up and runs for the first time in years, I think. And guys, I'm already excited because guess what? You know what that means? Team Potato member number 1. We already got her. That's awesome. I'm so excited. And then she brings out her manager. But by the way, she just left me alone at the post office. I don't think you're allowed to do that. Like, I'd be throwing anthrax and everything. You're not allowed to do that. And I'm standing there waiting, she brings back her manager, Trent. And I'm ready to explain it one last time, but guys, guess what? I didn't have to. Do you know why? Because she explained it for me. She brought the manager out and she's like, all right, listen, here's what's going on. This nice young man right here wants to take this potato and send it across America to his sad friend. And by the way, if you don't let him do it, I'll quit. Like, I don't care. We'll go, we will drive it there ourselves. We'll listen to AC/DC and we will have a great time. But guys, guess what? We didn't have to do that, and do you know why? Trent was Team Potato member number 2. Yeah. He liked it more than both of us combined, guys. Never seen someone more excited. He was so excited. He's like, you're gonna try to send a potato? I think that's amazing. You know what? I got a sad friend too, and you know what I'm gonna try to do? I'm gonna try to send a watermelon. I'm gonna see what you can't do here. Guys, thank you so much. That's my time. My name's Jaycox.